In a surprising turn of events, President-elect Donald Trump has appointed Elon Musk to co-lead a brand new government initiative. This bold decision could revolutionize how the U.S. government operates, bringing tech-driven innovation into the heart of Washington. President-elect Trump recently announced the formation of a unique entity, the Department of Government Efficiency, abbreviated as DOGE. The purpose of this new department is to streamline government operations and cut through bureaucracy. At the forefront of this ambitious mission are two influential figures: Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, and biotech entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy. Let's unpack what this means and how it could impact the future of federal operations. The concept behind DOGE was born from months of discussions and ideas Musk had floated publicly while supporting Trump's campaign. Trump has been outspoken about his desire to overhaul government operations, reduce wasteful spending, and bring a fresh perspective into the political sphere. By choosing Musk, a leading figure in technology and innovation, and Ramaswamy, a biotech entrepreneur with a history of ambitious ventures, Trump is signaling a shift toward a more business-oriented, efficiency-driven approach. DOGE aims to tackle what many see as a sluggish and outdated bureaucracy by cutting regulations, reducing unnecessary expenditures, and restructuring federal agencies. However, this plan is not without its challenges and controversies. One particularly interesting aspect of this initiative is the acronym DOGE. The name mirrors Musk's beloved cryptocurrency, Dogecoin, and has already caught public attention with its playful reference. But behind the catchy name, there's real substance, with Musk and Ramaswamy expected to dive deep into government efficiency. According to the press release, DOGE will operate as an independent advisory body, sidestepping the traditional bureaucracy of federal agencies, which means it doesn't need congressional approval or public funding. Let's break this down further. Firstly, this advisory status allows DOGE to operate outside the usual government framework, giving it the freedom to make recommendations without being hampered by bureaucratic red tape. This setup is crucial for Musk and Ramaswamy, as it allows them to act quickly and decisively, two qualities often associated with Silicon Valley, but not with government processes. Secondly, Musk has been clear about his intentions. At a rally in New York this past October, he promised to find at least $2 trillion in potential cuts within federal agencies, a bold promise that now sits at the heart of DOGE's mission. However, this promise raises questions. Which agencies are on the list for these cuts? How will Musk and Ramaswamy decide what's essential and what's wasteful? The details remain vague, which has left many speculating about how far-reaching these cuts could be. Thirdly, there's a hard deadline. The Trump campaign has given DOGE until July 4, 2026 to wrap up its mission. This deadline isn't just a target, it's symbolic. By completing their work on Independence Day, Musk and Ramaswamy could mark a new era of independence from inefficiency in the federal government. But with such a massive task at hand, can they meet this ambitious timeline? This announcement has stirred up debate and raised questions about the long-term implications of DOGE. On one hand, if Musk and Ramaswamy can achieve even a fraction of their goals, DOGE could become a model for how private sector efficiency can reshape government operations. Such a transformation could mean lower taxes, more streamlined services, and faster government responses for citizens. But on the other hand, critics argue that drastic cuts to federal agencies could weaken essential services, affecting millions of Americans who rely on government programs and support. Here's where the challenges come into play. Musk's promise of finding $2 trillion in cuts sounds impressive, but what does that mean in practice? With thousands of programs, agencies, and departments, the federal government is a complex machine. Cutting through this complexity without causing unintended harm will be a difficult balancing act. For example, reducing spending in certain areas could impact federal employees, infrastructure projects, or health and education programs that millions of Americans depend on. Additionally, there's the question of how these cuts will be implemented. Will it be through workforce reductions, program eliminations, or a reallocation of resources to more efficient projects? And while Musk and Ramaswamy have the freedom to operate without traditional funding restrictions, they will still need cooperation from various federal entities to make meaningful changes. With potential resistance from agency heads and federal employees who may feel their jobs are at risk, DOGE could face significant pushback. Beyond just budget cuts, DOGE's work could redefine the relationship between private sector thinking and public governance. If Musk and Ramaswamy succeed, this could pave the way for future administrations to adopt similar advisory bodies led by industry experts. However, critics warn that bringing a corporate mindset into public administration could prioritize profits over public well-being, potentially sacrificing important values of service and support that government agencies provide. As we watch this bold experiment unfold, one thing is clear: DOGE has the potential to be a revolutionary force under the Trump administration. With Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy at the helm, this partnership could bring private sector innovation to the highest levels of government. But the success or failure of this endeavor will depend on their ability to balance efficiency with public need. So, what's your take? Can Musk and Ramaswamy really transform government efficiency, or is this just too ambitious? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates on this and other big stories.